What has African Christianity actually built? I'm not talking about belief or faith. I'm talking about infrastructure. What has it built? Churches are everywhere, big buildings, packed services, strong attendance, consistent offerings. But outside those walls, what has African Christianity built? For those that do not know me, my name is Timothy and I run a WhatsApp group for the Black Diaspora, a space where we study the moves the world makes around us. Every day we break down global shifts, political patterns, and the power play shaping Black futures everywhere. We also host a live Zoom meeting every last Friday of the month. All these links are in the bio. Now let me be clear. This is not an attack on Christianity. This is an examination of the version that took root. In much of Africa, Christianity builds churches, pulpits, and personal morality. What it rarely builds is businesses, cooperatives, schools, housing funds, economic safety nets. Yes, there are orphanages here and there, but most of them look like missionary projects, not locally designed systems of empowerment. So here's the uncomfortable question. If the church is the most trusted institution in many African communities, why does it produce so little shared material support? Why? Christianity didn't arrive in Africa as a neutral spiritual gift. It arrived with colonialism. It emphasized obedience, humility, and patience. Suffering was framed as virtue and reward was deferred to heaven. This faith helped people survive domination, but it did not teach them how to build power within it. Over time, missionaries left, pastors replaced them, but the structure stayed. Faith became personal, vertical, and transactional. You pray, you give, and you wait. Blessing replaced systems, and miracles replaced planning. This is not about saying all pastors are corrupt. Some exploit the system, many don't. The deeper issue is this. Was this system ever designed to build communities in the first place? Or was it designed to manage people, not mobilize them? There was a time when Black Christianity looked very different. In America, the Black church was not just a place of worship. It was a political space, a financial network, an organizing hub, a refuge. It funded schools, supported businesses, paid bail, fed families, marched in the streets. Faith was not decoration, it was fuel. That version of Christianity helped build movements, not just sermons. Today, much of that has faded. When laws change, when injustice happens, when communities are under pressure, the church is often quiet. Everything it does is in general, never in commitments. It avoids confrontation, not because it lacks morality, but because the brand has changed. And that brand looks very familiar. It looks like African Christianity. African Christianity was shaped by survival under colonialism. Now it mirrors a globalized faith focused on individual prosperity, institutional growth, and personal breakthroughs. That same brand is now spreading the diaspora. A Christianity that builds churches but avoids structural struggle. A faith that promises heaven but stays quiet on earth. So here's the question. Does this version of faith have a purpose beyond maintenance? At its core, Christianity speaks about stewardship, justice, community. But in practice, much of African Christianity does not build businesses, it does not fund housing, it does not organize labor, it does not create safety nets. Instead, it offers hope without structure. And hope without structure is fragile. So before I go, here's the question we can't avoid anymore. Was this version of Christianity adopted for survival and never evolved? Was it reshaped by leaders seeking influence and income? Or was it always meant to pacify rather than empower? These questions are not meant to destroy faith. They are meant to rescue it. A church that does not build community eventually becomes a monument, and a faith that does not produce collective good becomes performance. Belief alone does not build nations, and prayer without construction does not change material reality. Let's move.